want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that blew and fall with you over and over again. Oh, I'm barely breathing and feeling to that ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and me, true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now, you can feel love, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that blew and fall with me over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to see you here right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to the tomorrow. Don't drop back a little bit, you give me strength and keep me bright. To darkness, let's find our love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tales of Arise. I'm your host, Starnum Lander, and it's time to begin.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Sorry, as usual, I'm trying to figure out where to go. Like, it would be nice if they would put, like, the star on the exit that you need to take to go to the quest, like, whatever the closest exit towards where you need to go. Like, put the star there, you know? Alleyway. I don't know. guess we'll just go look around for a little bit.
Okay, off we go.
Little help!
Glacial spear.
It's over! Severing wing!
Blow away!
I can't lay a finger on you.
I
These
prefer it
ones
that
can
way.
run drinks around us.
What about you?
Just watch and see.
Put you through!
You're mine! Mirage!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
We've reached our destination.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea. But I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us. Pow!
Take this!
Here,
I'm on it!
flame
You're
and
finished!
all in burning.
Take it!
Glacial
You're
spear.
finished!
Here's evil. Feel. All into you.
Nice, Law.
Bring it all to law.
Hey,
owe you
I'm here too, you know. Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that, Shion.
And still as humble as
Take
ever.
this! It's over! My turn!
Watch this!
Take this!
I'm
Slide.
saving this one.
Take this! Ah!
Legend
Severing wind!
Thunderblade.
That's what I like to hear.
It's on!
Take this!
Raging Cascade.
It's over.
Running out of water. In here. Gemini.
You're finished.
I'll be saving.
Now,
Eat this! Not coming!
these little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! Severing wind! It's over!
Do it.
Great! Now you're done!
These little ones are hardly
you
worth
all
our
on.
time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Amazing!
Shut up, Law.
I was only trying to be nice. Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Right, here goes! Front!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Here I go!
Raging Cascade.
I'm also good with airborne targets.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Here I come!
There.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit
Take this!
still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Easy peasy. Ha-hoodle.
What's wrong?
Shion, we've got to get this guy some first aid. I'm hungry. Shion, we've got to get this guy a potato.
Really?
What? Hey, that's mine. You think I'd stoop so low as to accept a measly potato? Think again. That's how you want to act? Fine. Starve for all I care. Wait! I haven't even gotten to introduce myself. Young miss, I'm Gordino, a man who enjoys food above all else. I have come here in search of new and exciting cuisines. To that end, I've come across what appears to be a most exquisite recipe. However, I lack the ingredients needed to make it. That's a real shame, buddy. I'm impressed. Nobody ever turned this guy in. I became so hungry in my search that I collapsed. You should really take this potato then. Forget it! I refuse to eat anything other than what's contained in this recipe. Well, you heard him. He's a lost cause. Let's go. I'm not done speaking to you. Could I perhaps ask you to bring me those ingredients instead? All I need are apples and wheat. Teach you my recipe. Here.
Right.
We've already got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
Oh, in that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and bake me an apple pie right away. What? Why do I have to make it? Hurry up and bake it.
Well?
Here you go. It's all done. I even made enough for Shion, too. Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now, to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa! This is absolutely exquisite! I'm in heaven. You're a foodie, dude. Aren't you supposed to be more like, I don't know, articulate in describing how things taste? But what else is there to say about it? Absolutely nothing. But if you need me to spell it out for you, it's absolutely... Oh, God. We get it. It's good. Alphen, we've got our recipe. Let's get out of here already. Shion, wait. What is it? Your clothes are covered in pie dough.
What?
Very nice.
I feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. That was great.
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
I should have never left town. It's scary and hurts to be out there. I'm going home. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Half frames. Bye.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Oh, Hoodle.
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure,
I don't
they're
even-
edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
I don't have the fishing pole yet. Wonder if I need to buy it or something.
I hate camping out.
Well, too bad.
Ow! You're mine!
Flame of
You're
fury!
finished!
Burning strike!
Take
Glacial
this!
spear!
It's
Piercing
over!
Dance in the wind, Lancer!
They got me flanked! That's quite a talent.
Your father once made the same remark.
So even my dad knows,
Not
huh?
in your dreams!
Watch it!
Here's a healing art!
Freaking does it!
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right, comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental.
Now! Take this!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Some shrooms. Guess I'm good on all that. Yeah. Wait.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dahnan armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far. This should definitely keep you guys full.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
That was kind of harsh.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans, because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
No choice. Move escape. Severing wind. Take this. Mirage. You're done. Take this.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Mind freeze!
What can they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
No escape.
Wind. Here goes. Do it.
Bang Jill.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Watch this! I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin. It's on!
Severing wind.
I can carve through armor!
Here I come.
If it's in the sky,
That shell's hiding
my
something tasty.
Archie, I never miss. Leave the enemy's arts to me. Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it.
Well done.
Now.
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open. Be my guest.
Sleep well.
Blow away. Here I
You
come.
all tucked away.
Eat this. You're mine. You're done.
Brandon, you hear it now!
Do it.
Stardust.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
With this, I can become even stronger. Get lost!
You're mine. Burn.
You're mine! Here!
Here I come. Swallow blade. Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. We got flyers.
I've
Be
got
still.
this! Let a
Here I
marksman
come.
handle it!
You're finished. All yours. Mirage. Ah! My turn.
I'm here!
Mirage. It's over! Start up! Swallow Blade!
Flare Tornado!
Hang Blast! It's over! Be still!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take it!
Here I come!
It's over!
Now you see what I can do!
Sleep now.
I'll be safe! Hold it high! Just back it out again! Like Astral Energy! Whoa! Hey! When is time?
Back in there to defend!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
That's my cue.
Take this! Shut him down!
Lightning Condemned! Thunder! You got company!
Now I'm in the groove!
Blow away! Lightning Condemned!
My focus!
Swallow Blade! Now I can let loose! Mirage! It's over!
By the power of water! Lightning Orb!
It's over!
Shattering up
Like
pieces!
Astral Energy!
Attack!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Air Strike!
It's over!
Burning Storm!
Mirage!
Tectonic!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
No choice! You're finished!
Lightning
Here I
Condemned!
come! You're finished!
Now back into the fray! Lightning Condemned!
You're mine!
Thunderblade!
Lightning Storm! Struck!
Dance
You're
in the
mine!
wind! Into
You're
the
finished!
battlefield!
First strike!
I'll take the lead this one! By the power of water!
I'll finish you here
Take
and
this!
now!
You're finished!
Loud up, in
Here I
here!
come!
Mega
You're
Ray!
finished!
This is not candy!
You're
Dance in the
mine!
wind!
Dazzle! You're mine! It's on!
Now I'm real mad!
Gemini Aqua! By the power of water!
Here I come!
Sweet dreams!
Severing wind!
So those are Dan and Astral.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Whew. Thank goodness we won.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
I'm
become like bait to them.
You're mine! Shut up! Crumble! Mirage! It's over! Eat dirt! Crumble!
All this, you hear it now! The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms. Right. Comrades in arms. What? Too sentimental?
Here I come! You're finished! First strike!
Here I go. You're mine.
Take this!
Sleep now.
It's over!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
One at a time.
Here I go! Here I come!
Talent
Severing wing!
Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Tectonic
You're
hit!
finished!
First
Slice! First strike!
I'll run you through!
Glacial Spirit. Here's evil.
Sleep now.
Be still!
Get on in there with the
Mirage!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Hi, Hoodle.
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm on it! Severing wing! Start up! You're mine! It's on!
Go away!
You're mine! Eat dirt! Come one, come all!
Hold together. Just a little longer.
The tide of battle has turned.
Get it
That's the
together.
power
We
of
need to
comrades in
inform.
arms.
Right. Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Where are you going? Let's get you all tucked away.
Here, let me help.
Lightning orb! Whoa! Let's hammer it! Flame and fury!
Glacial Spear.
Be still! Take this!
Breeze
Mirage!
Lancer.
Try hard, not a chance! I'm not done!
Away!
Here, let me help.
Take this!
First
Lightning
aid!
drop!
Eat this! Take this!
Do it! Start up! Good move!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Mirage!
Into the
You're
center!
finished!
Raging cascade! Mega red!
Mirage!
Now!
Good move!
Astral energy!
Say no more! We managed to pull through.
It's on!
You're mine! It's on!
Now you see what I can do!
Let's give it a whirl.
I'm on it! I'll run you through!
Severing wing!
Go away!
Sleep now.
It's over! Start up! You're mine! Mirage! Take this! First strike! Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial Spear.
Here I come!
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisladen, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master. Of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
I think Hootle senses something. What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
Alright, I'll be right back. Looks like I got some skill points saved up here. Let's see what I can get. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, I'll take that. Increases maximum AG by 1. Increased near-death attack. Increases attack and elemental attack strength when near death. And increased ailment bonus damage. Increases the amount of damage dealt to enemies with physical ailments. Strengthened magic charge increases the amount of damage dealt from charge darts, or increase the amount of damage dealt to enemy weak points. Get them both. There we go. Restores AG upon defeating an enemy. Seems good. I really have to hurry.
What's wrong?
My buddies got hurt real bad. They can't even move. That's not good. Are they close by? Are you saying you can help them? Shion,
Yes.
they're just up this path. Please, you've got to help. They're just up the path. Please, you've got to help. He's literally just like right there. My wounds have closed up. You saved me, please. Let me thank you. Some beast tails. Tomato. Wow, that's crazy. It doesn't hurt anymore. Some eggs. There's one more up ahead. Would you mind taking a look at him? Just a look? Yeah, you'll see what I mean once you find him. This warm light, might it be? Clam tentacle. Clams have tentacles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. What sorcery is this? Might you be a miracle worker of some sort? Just a healing art. No, this is no mere healing art at work here.
Mm-hmm.
I sense compassion flowing through this energy. Compassion tinged with just the slightest hint of loneliness. Emptiness, even. He's got you pegged. Alphen! Why are you agreeing with him? Keep it up, and I won't heal you next time you're in trouble. Sorry, my bad. I see. So this is how true bliss feels.
Hey!
Will you shut up already? Anyway, How'd you get hurt? Did a Zoogle attack you or something?
Mm-hmm.
Something to that effect. You see, one of the foul beasts ambushed us and injured my companions. And in my fright, I took quite a tumble and came crashing down.
Just great.
So the Zoogle didn't actually hurt you then? Where is it now? Is it gone? So it seems. After I let forth the most ferocious bellow I could muster, it appears to have fled in fear. Well, be careful in your travels. See
That
you.
can't be.
Wait, don't leave yet. I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Is there a reason you decided to share that with us? I could tell from the very moment our eyes met that the two of you are something special. You're not like most others in this world. I'm keen to witness with my own eyes just how this rich tapestry of emotion you two share comes to unfold.
Nice.
Well, no harm in that, I guess. Name's Alfred. Hey, don't indulge this creep.
Very well.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. Henceforth, we are bound by fate, destined to meet one another again. I'm certain things shall only get more dramatic from here. I look forward to the day our paths cross once more. And on that note, I must take my leave. There are others out there who yearn to hear my most beautiful voice. Adios, via Condana. Shion the Healer. Increases the amount of HP healed from healing arts. Nice.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me?
Should we really take this?
I hate camping out.
You always say that. Hush up,
Further!
you little jibber jabbers. Boomies, you little boomers.
Pierce Evo! They're surrounding us!
Take
Freeze
this!
Lancer!
Strike!
Field!
Swallow blade!
Flying free!
Flaming
Give me
rock!
just sit still!
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
I'm not done! Dazzle! Take this!
We turned the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Be still! You're mine!
Now!
Blow away!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry. Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it!
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegis. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
I think Hootle senses something.
Just great.
There are too many Zoogles here. Maybe we should avoid them.
I guess...
Nah, I say we fight them. It'll get our blood flowing and help shake off this weird mood I've been in.
Yeah!
Plus, we all know the only thing I'm good at are these fists. I've got to stay on top of my game, so I don't let anyone down. Okay, if you say so, let's do this. Battle Chain Bonuses. After battles, you accumulate a bonus based on your combat points, viewable at the bottom of the nav map. As this total rises, you'll earn more XP and better item drop rates and encounter rare foes more often. This bonus decreases over time. Okay.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret these.
Try harder!
Lightning thrust!
Here I come!
Oh, Andy, I'm out of ammo! I'm all set! They rush you. You gotta jump for cover, okay?
It's over! Talon Storm!
Thunder
Take
Blade!
this! Mirage! Blow away!
Lightning!
Here I come! You're finished! I'm on it!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Be
Lightning
still!
confirmed!
Here I come!
Thunder Blade!
Talon Storm! Do it! You're finished!
Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Still plenty more to clear out. I say we go another round.
Ow! Here I come!
One more! Mega Ray!
Take this!
Lightning Raging Energy!
Just
Feel!
take this!
It's a duel of the arts!
Come!
By the power of
Find it free! Why can't they just sit still? Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I guess you
Whoa.
have your uses now and again.
Look like it died.
Lies unstoppable!
Shame you're not like that all the time.
We did it!
Damn, you were right. I'm glad we beat up all those Zoogles. It was totally worth it. Right. Even with the Zoogles you struggle against, keep fighting enough and you'll eventually get lucky. Sure. Silver Wolf Reawakened. Midair jump. Allows you to jump once while in midair. Cool.
This could be useful. Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the Zoogles look a little fuller than they usually do.
They're still Zoogles, just on a fuller stomach. Don't forget, this is enemy territory we're in.
Oh. You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then? Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
I hate camping out.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Lightning condensed!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
Now you see what I can do!
Thunderblade!
Take this! You're finished! You're mine!
Eat this! Into the shadows!
I'll take you
What
all
do I
on.
do?
You got flyers!
I've got this!
You're
Let a
mine.
marksman handle it! Eat this!
All
Leave
yours!
the enemy's arcs
It's
to
over.
me.
No complaints here!
It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come! Lightning thrust! Mirage! It's over! Slash!
Lightning orb!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
First strike! You're done!
Annihilation!
Blow away! Take this!
Back into the fray! Sleep now!
Here I come!
Now,
Remove!
astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Now! Take this! Stardust!
Lightning condensed!
Mirage! You're mine!
One more!
get it.
Handle!
Storm! Dazzle! Here I come!
One more!
You're
It's in the
finished!
sky is mine!
Take this!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Be
These
still!
little ones are hardly worth our time.
Now,
Less talking, more pummel. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
What's this thing?
I see a village over there.
the people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
That reminds me. Let's take a look at our items. Sage raises max HP. Alphen needs like 2,000 HP would be nice. Salmon. It's cooking. How do we go? What are they, just consumables, I guess? Verbena raises defense. Rosemary raises elemental attack. Whoop. Jasmine raises endurance. Red Sage, max HP. There we go. Should use that one first. Let's give Law some more hit points. Raises attack. Raises defense. Elemental defense. Penetration. Elemental Mental defense.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? I think there's someone in trouble here.
What?
Hey, mister, are you okay? If I was okay, I wouldn't be lying here now, would I? Yep, just about. Well, at any rate, I sure can't move. Maybe this is some sort of sign. Say, kid, mind helping this old geezer out? Sure, why not?
All right.
What'd you have in mind? I was hoping you could bring me back to my home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, I can do that. We were just heading towards... No, not that way. My house is in the opposite direction from the city.
Good grief.
It is? Oh, well, we've come this far. I guess I'll get you back home.
Very nice.
Nice to know. There are still some good souls in these trying times. I see a lot of promise in you, kid. I'm nothing special. Just trying my best, old man. I should mention my back hurts too. Can I ask you to carry me as well? Should have known. What? Tired already? I expected better from you. Still, I appreciate it, kid. If you hadn't come along, I'd have been Zoogle food for long. Don't mention it. Still, you're heavier than you look. What the heck do you eat, old-timer? Ha! Good question.
Yes.
Name's Bogdell. I run this here ranch, which always keeps my stomach full, if nothing else. What are you doing in a place like this?
I don't believe this.
Technically, I'm under orders from the Rena, seeing as they can't do a damn thing by themselves. Point being, folks like me are the ones who supply the food everyone eats, both Danans and Renans alike. Anyway, I owe you a little something for helping me out back here in one piece. You don't have to do that. It's fine. Oh, hush. I just need to figure out what. I don't got a lot of spare around here, I know. You all can make use of this here ranch as much as you like. This livestock here will be all yours. Heck, I'll even help look after them. How's that sound?
Huh?
That's a nice that's nice of you to offer, but I don't know the first thing about raising animals. You'll be fine, trust me. You've got a face the animals will love. I'm sure you'll take good care of them. Is this really happening? Ranch. Raising the livestock. You can raise livestock by cooking ingredients. Place the livestock you want to raise in the barn and give them feed. You can give them paid feed to raise them more faster, or you can get ingredients once your livestock grows over time. Livestock can come under attack by stray Zoogles. Mice can also get into the barn, which will keep the livestock from growing. Post a guard dog to lower the rate of stray Zoogle attacks, and post a guard cat to lower the rate of mice getting in. Okay. Counter Edge upon enemy defeat allows you to trigger Counter Edge by pressing R1 upon defeating an enemy. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
So weird. It says Rising Falcon, but it delivers a swift hard kick while rapidly descending from the air. Let's give it a try though. The key to raising an animal to be happy and healthy is to give them lots of love. They'll always respond well to kindness. Animals are sensitive to changes in their environment, so make sure to look after them good so they don't get scared. I wonder how I get cats and dogs. What? Had enough already? These guys?
Here, boy! Want to go for a walk?
Wow, that was quick. So I wonder, like, how often I need to come back. Ooh. Wait, is this for the barn or the whatever? It said there's two different things, right? Huh. Can I only do one or the other? Oh, there's multiple ones. I see. So did I get 2 cats and 2 dogs from the look of it? Take off guard duty. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 cats and 2 dogs seems pretty good. Maybe that was what it already had. That's why they're out there walking around. There's extra livestock. Are these the babies? And so I wonder, when do I get the food or whatever? Alright, bye. Hoodle's gonna say something when we walk out there, I bet.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Yeah, I know. There's an owl around here somewhere, I'm sure. He always like sighs when he gets out of the water. They like repeat certain sound bites too much. Oh yeah, this is where I came in at. Going for a story run, not 100% run, so we'll find the house later, maybe. I like to get them just on the way, for now at least. Scene? Descent?
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Dahnans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling, too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elde Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim?
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Dahnans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Dahnans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Ah, yes, I remember you. Do you need anything? So, what exactly is this place? This is Viscint, capital city of Elda Menancia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Altalina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Seems pretty bustling here. It sure is. It's what sets this city apart. We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. So everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Now then, is there anything else? Is there anywhere we can rest? Ah, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go up the stairs behind me and you'll find an inn straight to your right. They've always got a baker girl out front, so it shouldn't be hard to miss. Or it should be hard to miss. The beds there are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. What's this? Is that a tired-looking customer I see? You'll find the perfect inn right behind me. While you're out here waffling, you could be resting in one of the best, most soothing beds you'll find in town. Welcome to the inn front. Why do I call it that? The building on the other side is an inn. I make people aware of it with the name. Then the inn refers guests to this shop. Mutually beneficial arrangement. Okay. Where's it at? We got a repeat. So not owl gets its own unique, special, individual hoot. I take it you folks are all travelers? It's so wonderful to have you all here. You really don't bat an eye at us all being together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us? Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere on Dana, but here in Viscint, it's a part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit this palace, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way? Yes, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious Zugals. But when our current Lord Dohalim, came to power, one of the very first things he did was to put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished, and reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Elda Menancia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone, even Danitz.
Sure.
Of course. The arena is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay it a visit. Welcome to Vicent. The city is open to everyone, even Danins like you and me.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danins as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Yeah, why do I feel like there's some kind of trick? Like this is all an illusion or some such. And I will go ahead and apologize for the hooty hoot hoots. But there's an owl around here somewhere and we need to find it.
So do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Hey, ma'am, we're almost out of liquor. Goodness gracious, we're still getting customers. Go buy some more for me, quick. You're a real slave driver sometimes, ma'am. Oh, yikes. Can't drink another drop. What should I make to go with dinner? Dad's been a little out of sorts lately, so I want to lift his spirits some. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, missing one. If only I could be Lord Dohalim's bride. It's always Lord Dohalim with her. But where? It's gotta be like right around here somewhere. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. A halo. Halo.
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
He gets so excited. Hey, guardsman. Shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menancia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see? And it's more than just us, anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason this city's so peaceful is because you Renan soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You've got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. It's too good to be true. I don't buy it. No, sir.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Tableware craftsman. Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes? Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusk of boar zoogles that you can find outside of town. You're looking for zoogle tusks? How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh no, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change colors when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from these tusks are quite popular at Otelina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What? Is someone worried they're being poisoned? Rena is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Yeah, like getting drunk. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them. We'll see what we can do.
Alright.
Sorry, we don't happen to have any right now. You said they come from Borzoogle's fangs. That is correct, and if you could bring me some, you'd be doing me a huge favor. I promise to compensate you for all your efforts. I didn't fight enough of those boars. We'll get them.
They've made cutlery out of zoogle fangs? What a waste.
How so?
They'd make great weapons.
It's so peaceful. Sure is. Do you think Lord Dohalim will stay here forever? Yes, do you need something? If you don't, could you bother someone else, please? I'm kind of busy right now. Okay, sorry. Oh, he'll be fine. He got sent to a medical facility for serious illness. Do you really think he'll get better? He looked bad, like really bad. That facility uses Ridden technology. I'm sure he's in good hands. But, I don't know. The view here is amazing. This city's built over that huge forest. Even with these big buildings on top, it doesn't even budge. This armored soldier guy said it was because this is the realm of Earth. Yeah.
What's this thing?
Just 500 bucks laying on the ground, no biggie. That kid could have been all that kid's, but he was too busy looking at the scenery.
What's this thing?
Some beef. Beef. So what's for dinner? Excuse me, ma'am, what are your plans for dinner tonight? What are you talking about?
I wonder if something happened.
I gather you guys came here along the highway. Yeah, you didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. It attacks even Zoogles? Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up on it. We'll see what we can do.
Got it.
In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but we've got this. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zoogles with her eyes closed. You mean Shion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around Traslita Highway. Normally, it'd leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble. Meaning that the only way to attract its attention is if we fight some other Zoogles first. You've got it. It's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt for it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back. Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. I should go back and fight that first special monster.
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
The gate over there is locked down at the moment. There's no going through it. Not like anyone wants to go through anyway. The realm it leads to is dangerous. Gordino? Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, why, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cislodea. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again? Law, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked up. Ah, you never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know. I think they're pretty good. Oh, I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm here in Vicent on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Well, hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew. First-rate dish. That's all about. It's meat. Hey. So you did steal the recipe, is what you're trying to say. So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alphen, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only covered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely! I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cislodea and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this right? What I need is meat. Meat and potatoes, my boys. As well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright. We'll be back with those ingredients. From what I understand, there's a ranch somewhere here in Menancia. You should see what you can find over there. If you already know there's a ranch here, why don't you just visit yourself? Because can't well try to sneak off with the cow all on my own now, can I?
Hey!
Who said anything about stealing a cow? I'm kidding, boy. I'm merely too hungry to be walking around right now. Don't take too long either. Okie dokie.
Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top-secret palace recipe, okay?
Oh, there's a surprise.
It's the Renan armored soldier's job to uphold order in the city. The guardsmen can't hold a candle to us. We're not like other insurgents. We're under orders to keep this gate sealed. Not like there's much to see beyond. Before you reach the next realm over anyway, it's just a little pond. Just a little pond, he says. Did all those people move here? Dad says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. What? Gotta get the flowers to grow nice and pretty for Lord Dohalim. Something wrong? Oh no, just wondering how I might approach the lady tending the trees over there. Huh? Oh yeah. What? Don't approach me out of nowhere, you mere Danon. That look, are you truly from another realm? He wants us to keep allowing unrestricted entry. Has his lordship gone mad? Hi there, are you wanting to immigrate here? Just passing through, actually. You're a traveler? Don't see many of those. It's a dangerous world out there. Most people who try to flee end up attacked by Zeugles. This city has both security and lodgings aplenty. Take your time and enjoy your stay. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Danons get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim. I keep hearing about that, but we shall see. Up past here is training grounds. Anyone's welcome to train here, but only if you're not afraid of getting injured. Are you looking to immigrate here? If you want to live in the city, apply with the Citizenry Affairs officials over there. Don't worry, they'll get you all set up. I have the honorable duty of guarding Lord Dohalim.
Should we really take this?
I have livestock that's reached maturity. I wonder what like I can do with it or whatever. I assume harvest it for ingredients, but like, does it just hang around, or does it go away when I harvest it? Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Haha. Our armor is certainly something even a Danon like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then, promise.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danons and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Huh? You want to know what I'm doing? I'm tending the trees. If they don't get tender loving care, then the flowers Lord Dohalim loves so much will never grow here. You're surprised? This is a highly respectable occupation here, you know. This is Vicent, capital city of Elda Menencia. The beauty is breathtaking, don't you think? If you want to reach the center of town, just keep going straight. Actually, I kind of want to go fight that monster real quick while I'm thinking about it. Is it Mosgul?
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Let's dispose of the trash. You made quick work of it.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out. Hold up. Hoo-hoo! Is this as valuable as I think it is? Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Think we can take that thing?
No way.
Brace yourselves! This one's time!
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
I'll bring you back from... That's a bit... Go for the weak point!
Not done yet! Swallow blade!
Lightning!
Take this!
Not done yet! I'm out of ammo!
Can't move!
Strike! Talon storm! Resuscitation!
Yeah, okay, so I thought maybe since it was the first special monster, it would be defeatable by now.
Can't be happening.
That's a big no.
I hope this thing is medically approved. Come and get it!
Can't move!
And it won't let me flee, so...
Lightning orb! Up and at it!
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we tried. And then what, it just goes
Not
away?
done yet!
Probably be back later.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
I'm telling you, ma'am, we don't deal in that. Don't you have any room to bend here? I need it for my newborn grandchild. I really wish I could help, but I can't. Could you ask around at the other stores? Wonder what she needs. Is this the one they said the gate was sealed? Yeah. I just can't shake off this sluggishness lately. It's not like I've been drinking much. Just a little nip of the sauce every now and then. Up ahead you'll find the grounds of Altalina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. You're free to go near it if you like, but please mind your manners. Let's go inside. Let's go talk to Lord Dohalim. Do you have business in the palace? If you do, speak with the Danin over there. This is Altalina Palace, the manor of Dohalim, Lord of Elda Menencia. Entry is forbidden to all but those with his lordship's express permission. Please remove yourself. Alrighty. Isn't this city so beautifully verdant? The climate is nice, but it's important that we take good care of this palace. Lord Dohalim wants the city's scenery to remain well preserved. He puts so much consideration into ensuring we lead pleasant lives. Frankly, I was skeptical about coexisting with Danins, but you get used to them.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
It's outside of our patrol area and it's dangerous there, so stay away. Across here is the Razum Quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting ground up into bits is no way to go.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's so weird. Hey. This isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Everything okay? Oh, sorry. I just feel a little off of all of a sudden and needed to rest. Maybe the air is getting a little stale here. It might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while. It's so helpful. Adana worker man. I keep a close eye on the worker's health and any injuries that occur. You have to, in order to keep things safe as possible. Yep. this one of the grinders? Heck yeah, but you know what they say, hard work is its own reward. Just gotta find the motivation to work in the first place.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Check out my guns. I've been building them up, working with my pickaxe. Impressive, huh? They sure are. I've got a feeling you're going to do well in the training grounds. I wouldn't get too cocky. Your opponents aren't going to just sit still and let you chip at them like those rocks you're used to. Back before Dohalim came, you could never imagine taking a break like this with them other Renans running the place. I know. Now the government bureaucrats give us way more trouble than any soldiers ever did. Ha ha ha. You can say that again. Phew, nothing like knocking back a stiff drink after a long, sweaty day of back-breaking work. Am I right? You didn't have to describe it so vividly, my man.
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elder Menancia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dahna at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Dahnans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
You again? After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Shion's a loose cannon.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Dahnans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Dahnans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Dahnan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Dahnans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Dahnans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please, it's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Colaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
I remember when just looking at the palace used to be enough to get you killed. It's funny when you look back on it now, but when they first announced that they were recruiting guardsmen, I was more than a little suspicious. Lord Dohalim really is trying to look out for us, which is all the more reason why we have to make sure we don't let him down. It is crazy, but I'm starting to think it might be legit. I guess that would be the twist, right? There's no trick. Gotta say, I'm always blown away by you Dahnans in the guard. What makes you say that? Well, as you can imagine, ever since I was born, I was always taught that Dahnans were an inferior people, not even people really. It's true that Dahnans can't use astral arts like us, but you still learn quickly and are able to keep up with the work. If I hadn't chosen to film a lot for bringing us joy and allowing us to truly live, I intend to repay that as best as I possibly can here in the guard. Man, it's like a fairy tale. Wouldn't it be nice if people could actually learn their lessons? I suppose it does happen every now and then. Having a look around. It's locked. It's crazy. The doors have stained glass on them. Don't mind me just having a look around. Oh, hey, it's Kisara. Whatever you all think of him personally, we guardsmen have sworn an oath of loyalty to serve and protect Lord Dohalim. Anyone who attempts to disturb the peace and stability of our Lord has worked so hard to realize shall be met with no mercy. Yeah, I get it. I figured the only books Kisara would have on her shelves would be about combat, but I also found cookbooks and fishing books in her room. Gee, I wonder who got her interested in those things. Pork bun recipe. Heck yeah. We stole a recipe from the palace, like Gordino. The best offense is a good shield. An illustrated guide to shields. Shield Historia. Whoever owns these books sure likes shields. Yeah, you don't say. So Kisara's into shields, huh? See, we are learning something after all. Sorry, I can't let anyone into the Lord's chamber without a prior appointment. I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave. This is Lord Dohalim's private quarters. Oh, good. Well, thanks for telling me that. I'm gonna keep that in mind now that I know that.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
And Elde Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options. I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in any offers.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Well, alright everyone, there we go. I think this is a good place to call it. We can pick up next time, get into this dungeon that we have been led to by this little kitty. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call it. It was a pretty good run. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. And until next time, take care.